answers. Alison Freeman, BBC News.
21 minutes past 9 is the time. Now, every year, millions of people across the UK give up their time for charity as part of the Big Help Out. It's a National Day of Volunteering held next month, and it is open to anyone who wants to lend a hand.
So ahead of the event, Jo Nixon, who is 90 years old, has been telling us how volunteering at her local hospital trust benefits her just as much as those around her.
What's remarkable about it is that I'm getting all this attention for being here one day a week for a few hours. But really, at the end of the day, it's everybody else who's doing all the hard work, all the other volunteers, the NHS staff, people like that, even visitors and patients who support me while I'm here. They're the ones, they spend days and hours, days and nights doing their work. I only come here for a few hours and enjoy it because it's become part of my social life. It has really, because everybody I see smiles. The response from all the people who go past my stall, you'd be amazed. Even, as I say, even visitors and patients themselves, they'll come and support it because they know the NHS is worth every penny. And I think that as well. In actual fact, I'm one of the lucky ones in life. I'm quite healthy, really, and I didn't suffer with COVID. So how lucky can you get? As long as I'm alive and as long as I can get here, I'll be doing it.
If Joan can do it.
She's like a force of nature, isn't she?
Fantastic. We're joined by Jason Suckley. Jason is the Chief Executive of the Make-A-Wish UK charity. Hello, morning.
Hi.
And also chef and volunteer, Levi Roots. Levi, hello.
Hi, Dinaga. Hi, Charlie.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Levi. Look, tell us, when, people will think you're a busy man, you've got cookbooks, you're a chef, you're a cook, you're busy, we see you on telly all the time. How have you got time to volunteer and where are you volunteering?
Well, it's been really rewarding for me over the years to be putting, my little bit in that I can for the community. Lots of stuff for Age UK, Thank You Day, for the Trust for Trust. I think the Trust for Trust and food banks has been one of my main sort of help out that I do. But I think this time round with the Big Help Out has been a fantastic initiative, and I just wanted to come in here and encourage everybody to do their bit for their community.
OK, what does it give you personally? Because obviously you've had ambitions, to be a celebrity chef, to be known for your cooking and your products. But what does it do for you away from that world when you help?
Yeah, well, I think one of the main things for me is just an opportunity for me to give something back. Because we all take things from our community, whether it's just support or whatever. But I think one of the greatest things is charity and volunteering, where it's about you giving your time. It's brilliant when you send something, a gift or something to someone, but I think one of the things that we all hold precious is just giving our time to turn up and just to do something out of the ordinary and then to get something back from that. And it's the absolutely amazing feeling that you do feel when you see the smiles on somebody's faces when you go and help. Do something simple like litter pick, just, help out in your local community. I think is one of the most amazing things that people can do. So if you've never done it, I think this time round for the Big Help Out, starts the 7th of June to the 9th of June. It's a perfect opportunity for you to get out in your local community and give something back.
Yeah, Jason, Levi, thank you for that. He's a great advert for the product, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can I just say that people do it for different reasons, don't they? And there is obviously a lot to be said for doing it for the benefit of the person you're helping, whatever that might be. But it is the truth that the volunteers themselves, they gain from it too. It works both ways.
100%, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it should be a meaningful experience. I think there are things that charities can do to make it all the more meaningful. If I can just explain briefly, so we Make-A-Wish UK and we grant the wishes of children with critical illnesses, and we know that when we do, we can create magical memories that will last a lifetime. Volunteering is a huge part of how we can do that because, like lots of charities, essentially demand for what we do is outstripping resources, and our ability to increase volunteer capacity and create a meaningful experience in the way that Levi describes is critical to us reaching thousands of children who are not reached at the moment. So we're granting more wishes than ever before, but demand is sky high.
Do you know what I'm thinking, Jason? So people, they may well be familiar with your charity, which is an amazing charity.
Thank you.
And they might think, do you know, what could I offer? You know, what you know, I can't take them on a helicopter ride. You know, I'm just an ordinary person.
Yeah.
And I think that might apply to a lot of people looking at a lot of charities. They, you know, I don't know, what can I do?
So we just done some research with 2,000 UK adults, and a couple of things that come out of that. One was, not surprisingly, the ability to make a difference is the main motivation for people wanting to volunteer. However, there are lots of people who are saying, so I think it was 40% of people between the age of 18 and 44 said they don't know how to. Okay, we're now launching a volunteer recruitment campaign. We want to double our volunteer capacity, and we've got a whole choice of volunteer roles that we're offering under the banner of Your Time Grants Wishes. We're making it simple. All you need to do is go into the makeawish.org.uk website. It's a really easy sign-up process, making it flexible. It needs to be around people's time availability, work around them. One of the key messages here is a small amount of time can be the difference between a wish being granted or not granted, and we're making it tangible. People need to understand the difference that they are making for themselves. So this is often about local people helping and volunteering for local children and families.
Levi, I mean, you can hear the power of how a volunteer can make a difference. Levi, tell me, you know, people will think, okay, I have got time, but I'm a bit nervous of the kind of people I'm going to meet. Tell me about someone you've helped out in Streatham. You're going to be over in Dulwich next week. Tell me about someone you've met that you would never have met unless you were doing the volunteering.
Well, there are many, and, you know, I've used the food bank as a big example because that's one of my favorites. And I think when I do pop up and go and give and help out, I think having a chat to people who comes in who, you know, perhaps, you know, thinking that there are people out there that are not, you know, listening to them. I think it's a great opportunity just to have a chat. And I think that's what volunteering is about. It is about listening. And people do get massive rewards from that. And even if you are at home and thinking that you've got some great ideas that you could possibly do, I think that's another good thing that happens on the Big Help Out website. You can actually upload your idea. So if you are there at home and thinking that I can do something, but I need some help around that, go onto the site, upload a photo of what you can do, and let other people in your local area come and help you out. For you to give something back.
Well, so Levi,
it's been great.
It's been so
rewarding.
Yeah, Levi, your passion for it absolutely comes through. Thank you for your time this morning. And Jason, I hope many more people, you know, sign up and that works. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's it from us on Breakfast. The whole team's back tomorrow from 6 o'clock, of course.